the motorcycle that's been hiding behind the Iron Curtain for over 50 years. One of Russia's best-kept secrets finally invades the shores of America. It's the Ural Sidecar motorcycle. The Ural is a motorcycle not just unusual in appearance, but unique in capability. Here's a maneuver known as flying the chair. Across America, the Ural is already making its mark and turning heads, even a few in the animal kingdom. The Ural possesses some familiar and some not so familiar features compared to most motorcycles on the road today. Tractor-style seats are the norm, but bench type are also available. It's got a standard reverse gear, a kick of the heel, and back you go. The leading link Ural's front fork suspension provides superior handling at any speed on any terrain. And a spacious sidecar storage compartment for groceries or any gear you want to bring along. The knobby spare tire is also an option. So you're probably wondering where this thing came from and how it got here. This is Bob Gerund. Bob is the president and CEO of Ural America, the exclusive North American importer of the Ural. Bob and his partner Tom Lynott went to Russia in 1992 in an effort to help curb potato crop losses, and came back involved in something neither of them would have predicted. Moscow and the world-famous Red Square, the heart and soul of the Russian Empire. It's 1,500 miles east of here, 29 hours by train in the town of Irbit, Siberia, where you'll find Ural Moto, the factory which produces the Ural. Adjoining the factory is the company museum, which contains examples of the Ural that span its very rich 50-year history. Here's the motorcycle sometimes referred to as the grandfather of the Ural. It's a 1939 BMW R71 sidecar rig. The Russians purchased this bike, and 4 others like it from Sweden in 1939, took it back home, and literally reverse-engineered it to produce the first Urals in 1942. This is one of those first few, equipped with a machine gun and designed for use during World War II. Here's a police version of the bike. This one is set up with the sidecar on the opposite side for use in countries like Great Britain and Australia. And here's a Ural that got left in the dryer just a bit too long. The factory itself is something of a marvel, and every bit as unique as the motorcycle it produces. Ural Moto employs nearly 10,000 people. Since the town of Irbit has a population of just 50,000, that makes it a pretty important part of the community. It covers 168 acres and has its own iron and steel foundries, forming workshops, tube and rod cutting facilities, and in-house engineering and design section.
Machining pistons is...
70% of the parts are made on-site, including the engines, gear cases, main drives, front forks, wheels, fuel tanks, frames, sidecars, and handlebars. Rubber and electrical parts, carburetors and shocks are some of the few components purchased elsewhere.